I thought I'd talk from the heart here, from the perspective of the Jesus image. A lot of these so-called Christians of the sheep people, they they hate the idea of people getting gay and stuff like that. Because you see from in the Old Testament one obscure little spot that says that if a guy lies with another guy, then you're supposed to kill him, even though technically killing someone breaks one of the Ten Commandments. But they don't seem to care about that. So it's a hypocrisy sort of rule. So how can it be saying it's bad for these guys to be gay if you're saying you should do a bigger sin that's actually something that's supposed to have come from God? Even though, yeah, okay, it's saying you should kill them, but the Bible also says you should kill a lot of people. Does that mean they're all evil, or is it evil just to be a person? So shouldn't you just hate all people? I mean, why is it only gays that you hate? I mean, anyway, I'm depicting here as Jesus because I'm trying to make an extra point that you guys probably never realized. Jesus was likely gay. I mean, he wore a dress. Well, at least in your depictions, he wore a dress all the time. But you also depict him with long, luscious hair. I mean, and a body that could rock, like he was going to YMCA a lot to pick up dudes. And he's treated like he's a hippie, which he did actually act like a hippie. And, if you actually read the Bible carefully, he and his disciples do add a lot of stuff that seem like they are probably gay. I mean, they also lived during the Roman days. People didn't believe that the Romans were gay for a long time until it was finally proven with some sort of a pamphlet or something, and they say, "Oh yeah, they are." So maybe this guy should realize that for Jesus too. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad because he's gay. There's nothing wrong with him being gay. And you say, "Oh, then he's not perfect." That's in your impression. So you think it's bad that God creates bad people or something? What makes them bad? Because it's like that. This doesn't make sense. You hate him because he's gay, but you don't even seem to understand. He wasn't traveling with 12 girls. I mean, if I was actually Jesus, I'd be traveling with 12 girls. Why is he travel 12 dudes? He's not making a sports team. I mean, even if he was making a sports team, those guys seem, a bunch of guys patting each other's butt and huddling together. And I don't know. That's a separate topic. But the point is, Jesus, he wasn't traveling with girls. Yeah, I mean, I'm straight, but I don't see a problem with gays. This hatred of gays just seems abnormal, and I'm thinking it's because you guys have some gay tendencies that you're repressing. You say we're all sinners. It's because, well, yeah, because you want to do those sins. And you think you can be forgiven for your sins because then you can do them and then you get forgiven, still go to heaven. And I know it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't be judging anyway. You make things sins so you can break them, and that seems to be your tendency. But instead of doing that, why not just love everybody and accept everybody? And that's what Jesus was really about, acceptance. So even if Jesus was gay, you should accept him for it. What's wrong with that? All right, I'm just speaking from the heart. Maybe instead of hating so much, love your Jesus and accept him for who he is. Otherwise, you're not really, accepting him. You don't really believe in Jesus if you don't know. I mean, you can't really know because just try to know. Try and figure it out. Don't be so hateful.